Welcome to the Season 8 finale at Homestead Miami. The first time the Athletic Cup Series drivers have ever come to Homestead Miami, and it is for the finale of Season 8. 23 races have come down to this one moment, and we're going to check out the Championship 4. Starting off, we got Dale Jr. in his final race in the Athletic Cup Series, and he's a participant in the Championship 4, looking to get it done today. Is Dale Jr. He's come close so many times. Then there's Kyle Busch. He's already got an Athletic Cup Series championship from Season 5, but he wants another one. He's going for it big time today. He's got a strong car, and he's good at Homestead. Matt Kenseth, this could possibly be his final race in the Athletic Cup Series. He's unsure of his future, so he's going to leave it all out on the track today. He's also auditioning for another job next season. Then there's Brad Keselowski. Hasn't won a race yet this season, but he's been very consistent. That's got him to the Final Four. He's the underdog in this fight, looking to get it done. And then some other headlines. Chase Elliott, he's got one last ride in the 24, looking to go out on a high note. Can he get the win today? And then Carl Edwards, we're saying goodbye to an Athletic Cup Series legend, the first ever champion in the Athletic Cup Series. Thank you for 8 seasons, Carl Edwards. Now for the command. Drivers, start your engines. The cars roar to life here, and we're ready to roll in Season 8 finale. Now for your starting lineup. Carl Edwards on the pole next to Kyle Larson. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in row 2 next to Chase Elliott. In row 3, we got Kyle Busch, the championship contender, next to his teammate, Matt Kenseth. Martin Truex Jr. in the underdog, Brad Keselowski. Row 5, Carter Adelman and Eric Almirola. Row 6, we have Kurt Busch and Trevor Bayne. In row 7 today, we have Kevin Harvick and Joey Logano. In row 8, Camden Luca, who's had a fast car in practice. Look for him. And then Clint Boyer. There's Denny Hamlin and Jamie McMurray in row 9. And then Bryce Harvey and AJ Allmendinger in row 10. Jimmy Johnson, very frustrating season for him, looking to get this season over with next to Austin Dillon. Then there's Ty Dillon and Casey Kane. This is Casey's last race in the 5. Row 13, Ryan Blaney, almost to Trevor Bayne, and Ricky Stenhouse. Eric Jones and Eddie Jones. And then there's Jimmy Lanya and Logan McDaniel in row 15. Row 16, we have Paul Menard and Ryan Newman. Then in row 17, Danica Patrick and Matt DiBenedetto. In row 18, Michael McDowell and Chris Buescher in his last race in the 34. Landon Castle and Michael Nett in row 19. And then today's race, 12 laps. It's 83 degrees and sunny here, and this is the first ever race at Homestead. We are ready to crown a champion in Miami. Let's do this. The green flag is in the air for one final time in Season 8. Carl Edwards and Kyle Larson lead him down into turn 1. Truex making a 3 wide on the 2 Toyotas that are competing for a championship. Dale Jr. takes an early lead in this Championship 4 race. There's Chase Elliott passing Kyle Larson for 3rd place. You got Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch, 2 drivers that do not like each other. They got a lot of history. Kyle Busch with a good run down the back. Oh, we got a car around us, Kevin Harvick, and Adelman goes around as well. Got a little help from Kurt Busch there. And Adelman and Harvick collide and wreck down the back early in this race. Watch Carter Adelman gets loose off of turn 2. So does Harvick. They both collide, and then Kurt Busch gets into the back of Carter Adelman, and Kurt Busch goes up into the wall. So he has some damage from this wreck, but looks like he will keep going. But Carter Adelman and Kevin Harvick are definitely done for the day. So sad news for Carter Adelman and Kevin Harvick, both drivers that were playoff contenders but did not make it to Homestead. It's time to get back going here in Homestead, Miami on lap 3 of 12. Green flag is back in the air. Edwards gets another great jump, so does Martin Truex Jr. These cars go through turn 1 and 2. Elliott to 2nd now, past Dale Jr. Looks like it's going to be Chase Elliott and Carl Edwards battling for the race lead. Chase Elliott's going to take the lead going into turn 1. He's got one final ride in this 24, wants to go out on a high note, but Carl Edwards has also got one final race. He wants to go out as well. Oh, they collide off of turn 4. Both are in the wall. Edwards has got a tire down. He goes up the track at turn 1 into Elliott and spins around. Carl Edwards blows the tire after that contact between Chase Elliott and Carl Edwards. Watch as Edwards thought he was clear. Definitely not clear. Elliott had a lot of momentum off of turn 4 and gets into the back of Carl Edwards as Carl Edwards cut him off. And there you see Edwards' tire goes down in turn 1 big time. Almost gets into Dale Jr. That would have been tragic for Dale Jr. Oh, yeah. Definitely Elliott's got a point there. Edwards cut him off big time. And there goes Edwards' tire. So, sad way to end a career for Carl Edwards. And Elliott definitely felt like he got cut off there. Not the way Elliott wanted to end his career in the 24 as well. So all the Championship 4 drivers are in the top 6. Dale Jr. is the leader of the race, leader of the championship. He will lead the field back to the green flag. Oh, Truex gets a great jump on Dale Jr. There goes Kyle Busch through the middle, making it 3 wide. Around the outside, here comes Kyle Busch and Matt Kenseth. Dale Jr. goes backwards. Brad Keselowski now in the championship hunt. Kyle Busch will have the lead at the halfway point. We got an intense battle. Here comes Brad Keselowski making a 3 wide, passing Matt Kenseth. Dale Jr. cuts off Keselowski. He's got to run down the back. Off of turn 4, Dale Jr. back to the championship lead. Meanwhile, we got a battle for the lead up front. It's Kyle Larson taking it. Oh, there goes Brad Keselowski around. In turn 2, Kyle Busch is smoking as well. Oh my gosh, Keselowski goes around off the bumper of looks to be Kyle Busch. They get together. Championship drama. There's Keselowski. You can see he's going around, and there's no other than Kyle Busch. We don't really got good angle of that one. Who knows if Kyle Busch turned him or it was just an accident. But Keselowski is beside himself with Kyle Busch. We mentioned those two both do not like each other. And you see Kyle Busch caught the wall in that spin as well. We're going to see where he gets the wall. It looks like he does, yes. Up the track. Definitely got into the back of Keselowski and got his car loose a little bit. And then there goes Kyle Busch up into the wall. And then Dale Jr., he's battled back to take the championship lead from the other 3 after losing it. Then Matt Kenseth is going to give Dale the battle of his life. Kyle Busch, he's got some damage, but he's still in the 5th position. 4 laps remain. Kyle Larson is going to take the outside lane on this restart. Green flag is back in the air with 4 laps remaining. Oh, Truex has not got a good restart there. Kyle Larson takes off. Here comes Dale Jr. Jr.'s got a buffer between him and the championship 4. Here comes Kyle Busch on the low side. He's going to get a good run on the front stretch, but so does Matt Kenseth. Cam DeLuca's going to pass Dale Jr. It's just Dale Jr., Kyle Busch, and Matt Kenseth now. Here comes Matt Kenseth looking to the inside of Dale Jr. They're both side by side for the championship lead. 2 laps remain in Homestead. Here comes Matt Kenseth, going to give Dale Jr. another good run off of turn 2. Kenseth definitely looks like he has the better car right now. He's going to clear Dale Jr., but he goes up the track. Jr.'s going to get another good run on him. 1 lap remaining. Dale Jr. takes a nice lead now, but Kenseth's going to give it his all. Off turn 2. Here comes Kenseth. Jr. gets held up by Luca. Kenseth to the inside. They're going to split him. 3 wide. Oh, and Luca goes around. They tangle. And it's Dale Jr. at the line. And he wins the championship. And you can see everybody appreciating Dale Jr. right now. There's Keselowski crossing the line. But Dale Jr. wins the Season 8 championship. And he's going to burn it down here in Homestead. What a finish. Dale Jr., the fans go crazy. The fan favorite finally gets that elusive championship. And a crazy race to the line ends up with Dale Jr. taking the title. Watch as Jr. gets held up by Camden Luca here down the back. Definitely slowed up his momentum. He's going to try and go around the outside. Just gets Camden Luca arrow loose. But they tangle at the line. But it's Dale Jr. winning the race. And then Camden Luca did his best to stay out of the way. And he still got a top 5. Nothing to be sad about there. And then Kyle Larson ultimately wins the race. And he will take that trophy in a great way to end a good season for Kyle Larson. And Matt Kenseth sadly falls painfully close to a championship in the Athletic Cup Series. He's come close a couple times now, but this time is the closest he's ever been. Keselowski is not happy with Kyle Busch. I wonder why. And those two will have a lot of history to continue here. But the ultimate story, Dale Jr. retires as a champion. What a way to go out. So here's your Season 8 final point standings. Dale Jr. on top with Kenseth, Kyle Busch, Keselowski at the top 4. There's Kyle Larson getting the win at the end of the season. He'll finish 5th. Ultimately, Chase Elliott finishes 6th in the standings. Jamie McMurray, Carl Edwards, Martin Truex Jr. was the highest finishing non-playoff contender. Eric Jones finishes 21st. Very up and down season for Jones. Looks like he ran strong in some races and just awful in the others. Here's your 31st through 40th. There's Cam DeLuca finishing 32nd. Not bad for running a part-time season. Maybe he can get a good full-time ride in Season 9. We'll have to find out. So 41st through 47th, your back runners, drivers that didn't run every race. There's your finishing results. Kyle Larson comes out on top, and Dale Jr. goes out on top. There's Matt Kenseth finishing painfully close to that championship. Kyle Busch gave it all with that damage. Definitely that damage slowed him down in those final laps. He did look strong at the beginning on that final restart. Cam DeLuca finishes 5th today. Nice top 5 for him. Jimmy Johnson 6th. I think I wasn't paying attention. 7th was Truex. 8th was Logano. 9th was Almirola. Now I'm caught up. 10th was Denny Hamlin today. Denny Hamlin, sad he couldn't contend, but he comes out with a top 10. 11th was Ryan Blaney, and 12th was Casey Kane in the final race. In the 5, he'll be going to the 95 in Season 9. There's Trevor Bayne. Eric Jones will be going to the 20. And Matt Kenseth, he's not done. He never said he retired, so he might show up in Season 9 in some ride. And then McMurray finishes 16th today. 17th was Bryce Harvey, paying tribute again to Tony Stewart. 18th was A.J. Allmendinger, and 19th was Ty Dillon. And then 20th, Austin Dillon gets bested by his little brother there. 21st was Eddie Jones. And then 22nd was Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in today's race. 23rd was Logan McDaniel. Hope you're having fun in Homestead, buddy. He's a good friend of mine. He's down in Homestead for this weekend to watch Dale Jr. in his final race. And I know people are going to say it might be rigged that Dale Jr. won my Season 8 championship, but I mean, of course it's rigged. I control the cars. I don't know what the argument is there. Of course my races are rigged. I mean, who else? I guess I could have a randomizer, but that's just not fun to me. So Dale Jr. goes out on top. Wasn't really planned. I kind of had planned to have Kyle Busch, but like I mentioned before, my races, they get so random when it comes down to the final laps. Holly can testify this for me. Who I plan to win really never wins. So Dale Jr. was kind of a surprise winner to me as well. He also a great Season 8. So I want to thank everyone for a fun season. It's been great to have a Season 8. And definitely, I'll see y'all in Season 9. This is JG24, James 26, signing out.